What's up, everybody? Mr. Brian the Muskrat's in here already. Brian said first, sucker. We got 3 people, so somebody came in. He said, good morning, sunshine. Who's the third person? They ain't said nothing. Oh, 7. We got 2 on the board and 1 lost at the boat so far. J Dog, what's up, Brandon? Catfish and Dreams. Any flow, not a drop. They're just pecking today, so I got to catch them. Which anybody who, what's up, Paul Boyd? Anybody fishes J hooks for little channel cats know how annoying that is. Let's get them. Somebody changed their name, try to be funny. What is driving and listening? I'm headed to my youngest daughter to help move. Voice. What's up, Whisker Bent River Bound? Whisker Bent. Finding joy on this journey. Welcome in. Sitting here bored by myself. Good Lord, that was a lot going on. Who did that? What does YouTube put my email instead of my channel name? Really post it much anymore, but you know, doesn't know. Well, what's your channel name? I can't see it. You got a wrench, so somebody I know. I'm using creek chubs, shad, shiners, and skipjack today. One of the channels come on a chub, and the other one come on a shiner. Oh, Mr. Murillo. Yeah, I don't know why it's don't say your name. What's up, Mr. Fresno? Yo, yo, yo. YouTube changed to handle names in chat because can't duplicate. Mr. Ernest Brown, what's going down? About to go throw wood. That's weird. If life has taught me anything, is that nobody wants to be me. Facts, he said. but I will be listening. Mr. Murillo, you're one of my favorite subscribers. Can't wait to get back on the water, Muskrat says. Well, I can guarantee it ain't gonna be like the last time you was on the water. Not here. You're back to reality now. I know, J-Dog. I feel the love. Randall Rhino, J-Dog. Good morning. What's up, buddy? There's another good supporter of mine, Mr. Randall Rhino. And Muskrat. Brian when he feels like it. I'm fishing in Kentucky. I'm not a supporter. I know you ain't Bobcat. You're a hater. Athletic supporter. Come on, fish. You've been biting all morning. That's why I went live. Now they quit. I'm always alone, Bobcat. There ain't nobody likes me. You know this. Whisker Ben, any current out there? Not a drop. Maybe a 16th an hour. An hour. Oh, hold on. Hey, did you guys see that Chunky was live on YouTube a couple times last week? I don't watch Chunky. I don't have nothing against him. I just don't watch him. Did your mama crap? Hold on. Did your mama tie a pork chop around your neck so the dog would play with you? That didn't even work. Chunky is entertaining. You can't take that away from him. Steve, where's Steve? I don't see no Steve. Steven. Money, 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 money. He makes it. He's doing it right. Can't hate him for it. He said he had about as many viewers as you got now. I'm low. I usually keep 30 to 40. I don't know. They just ain't in here yet. Or they just don't care anymore. Wind's starting to pick up, so I'm gonna have to go upriver to hide between the banks. So what you're saying, Murillo, is I'm as good as Chunky is now? Is that where we're going with that? You better stick to TikTok. That's his thing. I'm here listening while working because working don't pay, Brandon says. I want to move farther downriver, but I can't because the barge ain't here, which means he should be showing up sooner or later, and he'll come around that corner wide open and run right into me if I don't hurry up and move. So I gotta stay away from where I want to be. It's the only downfall of this river, those barges. They do not care. Yak Shore, what's up, buddy? Well, there ain't no money on YouTube. That's why they left it. Yakety yak. Don't look back. Fun fishing adventures. What's up, buddy? I believe that's Rustic, buddy, if I ain't mistaken. Can't remember his name. He said just the working. Working. Rustic has friends, I guess. Yeah, Scotty. Yep, that's what. Yeah, Scotty. I remember now. Since you said it. There's Misplaced Country Girl. He said, unfortunately, I know Rustic. uh, I want to move, but I don't have nobody to read chat while I move. I keep an eye on people. They got to work, so I can put the boat in the shop. What's wrong with it now? He said, hi, J Dog. Link me. I'll slap the snot out of you. That's what I need to do. I try not to admit that I know Rustic. I think it's the air to fuel ratio. I'm not sure. Running rich, lean. Quit bumping your gum and send me the link. I'm not ready to move yet, but if you want to come up and say hi, you can. Hold on. Yuckity yuck. I think rich. Well, just turn out the idle air jet a little bit. I'm headed to the Mississippi River. I will be listening. All right. Well, good luck. I usually just turn them all the way in and then back them out 2.5 turns and start there. That usually puts you right in the area you need to be. Headed to the Mississippi River. Look, I'm 2 above what Chunky had now, Morello. Now I'm better. 20 people. We're climbing slowly. Randall Rhino. Well, this bot has died. Holy cow, that was a long message. How am I supposed to read all that? That's the problem. I can't find them on that style of cards. Supposedly you have. Oh, you can always adjust them. What motor is it? You're gonna make me drive to Tennessee and fix it for you, ain't you? Candle Rock, we tried it live. But the phone. Yeah, muskrat absolutely destroyed the fish down there. I mean, he didn't send his good friend any pictures. I had to see him on Facebook, but whatever. 1989 Emerald V4. I got one of those motors laying on the bank.
What's up, dog?
What's up, Bobby?
Gonna do a little work, bro.
How you gonna work if you're up here playing around?
I've got two hands. What's the water temps there?
I don't have a fish finder on here, but I can guarantee you it's cold. It's
Well,
low 40s.
you ain't never give old Blue a fish finder.
It don't need it. It is a
Just
fish
going,
finder.
you're just going old school on it, ain't you?
All I got to do is hit uh what the hell's that word?
Fine fish.
Autopilot. Yeah, I hit autopilot. It just instantly stops where it needs to be.
There you go.
It just don't have the option to make them bite.
Yeah, none of them come with that. Let me see if I can get to the chat. Well, comments. Yeah. Hey, Roger.
You see all the fishies he caught in Louisiana?
Yeah, man. He had a good trip down there. I wish Brandon and I's trip would have been that good. We've been to Louisiana twice now, and both times we went, it was not good conditions. Either that or we just suck. I don't know which one. Might have
We
been the latter.
we went at the wrong time, but we still caught a lot of nice fish.
Yeah, we caught fish, but we just didn't catch like everybody else does, and go down there and catch multiple 50s, and we didn't have a day like that.
What's up, Backlash? That's Bobcat you're talking about.
What was that? They can't fish here. No idea who that could be. Well, by the track record later, that sounds about right.
The fish said, "My bad, dude."
That's right. I went and fished one of the biggest catfish tournaments on the eastern seaboard and skunked it.
You know why?
Skunked it up.
Because he wasn't in the Tennessee Pay Lake.
That's true. It's on the Tennessee River. It's just in Alabama.
Alabama. That's hard to skunk in Alabama, ain't it?
I guess. I'll figure out a way.
Must be related to Chunky because he skunked there too.
Chunky who?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I think he caught a flathead at the end last year.
Oh yeah, he did fish one down there last year.
Are they doing the live tournament league this year? Haven't heard
Nope.
anything about it, Jack said.
No live tournament league. I think they're taking a year off or permanently. I don't know.
Are people tired of paying Bobcat to fish?
I guess so. Brandon's a real talent though.
Brandon's awesome.
I've been 4 or 5 times, had 13 backlashes, 8 lost lures, and 0 fish.
I call him Bird Nuts. That's his nickname for me.
Oh Lord. Hey, we all do it every once in a while, like it or not. I never pay attention to how my spool tension is set on any of my reels. I just cast them and let happen what happens and try to control it with my thumb.
Mine are all wide open.
Yeah. You
What's up,
just kind of get
217?
tired of doing that after a while. It's like, just let it ride. I don't care.
Kelly Bullock, first time he's ever on my boat. I threw anchor and started throwing poles out. And he grabbed one of mine and slung it as hard as he could. Didn't even have his finger on the spool. Just let it bird nest. I said, "What are you doing? Don't you know how to throw?" Well, no, I was just trying it. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, it's after a while it becomes automatic to just let your thumb ride the spool when you cast, and you just don't even think about it.
well, he just slung it and didn't even put his finger on it and just
Yeah.
watched it bird nest." I was like, "You got to be kidding me!"
Well, he's probably one of them that keeps his reels adjusted with the spool tension knob.
217 Rebel.
Hey, good morning, Rebel Outdoors 217. Ernie says he's back at the wood pile. Well, Miss Chrissy must be wearing you out this morning behind that wood pile.
Uh-huh. Oh, these
I
fish are
spent
completely tied here.
I spent a lot of time behind the wood pile when I was a young man, getting a switch.
Getting the switch. Even worse when you gotta go pick your own switch.
Oh my God, I hated that. And if it wasn't big enough, he'd make me go get another one.
Brandon said mine are wide open, so when I fish with J Dog, it don't have a problem.
Yeah,
Only problem he has is Tara taking this fish.
yeah. Well, she'll do that.
Did it 4 times in a row. I was like, you do realize Brandon's here. I keep forgetting he's in the front of the boat.
Ernie says she's working me like a bank mule. Do you heat your house with wood, Ernie? My dad brought back a log once. My grandpa beat me with it anyway. You know what
Like
a mimosa tree is, or those bushes that grow all over the south that get the pink
pink
flowers in
flower,
the summertime.
the little
We
pink
had,
flower.
yeah, we had one of them at the corner of my uncle's house, and I hated that thing because that's the bush he'd make me go get a switch off of. And every chance I got, I'd run out there and I'd pee on that thing. And I finally killed it after about a year and a half of peeing on it. And you say you can't kill them things, but you pee on them enough, they'll die. Ernie, I asked you if you heated your house with wood.
Real up move. I ain't had a bite in a while.
Yeah. I don't know who that is, but I don't want to talk to them. They probably want me to work or something. Good old living room. Man, let me lay these shirts out. I figured they'll leave a message if it's important enough. And I wonder why I'm a lousy businessman. Hey, Kentucky Whisker. Ronnie's, Ronos Adventure. I do both propane and wood. There you go. Well, when I was growing up, I lived with my aunt and uncle for a while, and they heated their house with wood. And I don't care how much wood you stuck in that wood burning fireplace. About 4 o'clock in the morning, you wake up freezing cold and have to restart the thing or stoke it back up every morning. We had a weeping willow. Those switches would oh yeah, willow trees. We beat with one of them. Good thing about mimosas, they're kind of brittle, and after they got about half a dozen licks in, they usually break. I think that other wild, what is it? Privet. Oh God, the privet. You don't want to get whooped one of them. You ever get whipped with a privet switch? It's an experience you'll never forget. I can tell I was a bad kid. My dad went with a switch or a bell. He wouldn't wait for me to get a switch. Well, I got plenty of them too. It just depended on who was giving me the whooping. Miss Lisa Swain said, Napkin Lady says, J-Dog.
What's up, Lisa?
And Bobcat. I'm just here for the entertainment.
Here for the party.
So far, J-Dog has not entertained me. He's not caught a fish. Test start. You keeping Randy straight? Nice tree brush there, J-Dog. What's up, Dog and the Eye Outdoors? Says, hey, y'all.
What's up, buddy?
Fly swatter, yeah. I remember fly swatter. Wolf ever got you with that wire handle? Oh, my God. That'll leave a mark. Do my best to. Backlash Fisherman says, J-Dog don't catch fish. Only his wife and kid can catch them.
Absolutely.
Hey, I just wish mine would fish with me. Consider yourself blessed if you got a wife and kid that wants to fish with you. I had to fish with people like Ryan Bortz and Brandon. Lisa said, speaking of kids, how's Mason doing? He may not be able to hear us, Lisa. He may have fell off the boat. I don't know. Oh, my God, it moved overnight. How did it move that far? Jeez. Man. It was out of register when I set it up. Now it's a quarter mile out of register. It was in register. That's why I don't like setting stuff up and then going home. Because when you come back in the next morning, it'll be out of register. I believe a little gremlins get in here at night and turn knobs. The boat's underway and J-Dog is not. Yeah, I can't see what he's doing. I'm in chat. When you got chat pulled up on your phone, that's all you can see. I can't see the screen. I'm in South Florida, originally from Kentucky. Love them flatties. How do you get to South Florida from Kentucky? Let's see. Let me get me another printing rag here. I fell off the boat once. Luckily, the engine was not on. Yeah, Brandon did that. I got video of it. I don't remember if the engine was on or not. I don't think it was. Maybe it was, and I turned it off when he fell off the boat. I don't remember. I don't want to fall off the boat. Lisa Swain. All right, let's try this again. Was noodling, jugging, and leaning over the bow rail, reaching for a noodle. Tree branch broke I was leaning on. Oh, man. I bet it stays warmer down there, Ronios. I guess that's how you say your name. If it's not, I apologize. I know when we went on that cruise a couple of weeks ago, we were down in Jacksonville. And It was nice and warm down there. He going back to the dock. He said he was going to move. He didn't say where. He might have had enough. You leave for your cruise in 68 days. Yeah, it was all right. I don't know that I'd want to do another one. I mean, it was nice to have some time off and nothing but sit and drink coffee and eat food. That's pretty much what we did the whole time. And the weather was warm. It was nice to be in the 80s and not be freezing to death. My daughter's living in Kentucky right now. She's up in Lexington. Well, Brandon, I was out there with my family. I had, my wife and daughter and my aunts and my sister and my nieces and nephews. So I think there were like 9 of us, and I enjoyed spending time with my family. It was neat. My sister, I swear she goes on these cruises about every 2 weeks, and I ain't exaggerating. It seems like she does. She's at least every couple of months she's on a cruise. I don't know that I like it that much. I didn't really care much for Nassau. We went there, and to me, it was just a big tourist money grab town. People poking stuff in your face, trying to sell you the whole time, and they don't even really. We visited some historical places there, and they don't seem to keep up any of that stuff, or try to really do anything with their historical sites. And it was just kind of like we went and seen some ruins, and I don't understand that. Seems like as many visitors they get to those places, they would actually do something to try to develop it and make it nice for tourists. Yeah, it really is, Brandon. It was. I think if you like drinking, Nassau would be the place to be. But I don't drink, so I don't care, nothing about it. And my sister took us through this basket weaving mart or something. And man, everybody there was trying to sell you something, just pushing it in your face. I don't like that.
All righty, I'm back. Let's give this spot a shot.
About time I was running out of things to talk about. Yeah, that's right, Brandon. That straw market, it was horrible in there, and you just felt like your pocket, you was gonna get your pocket picked any minute. J Dog, go on to the bend at the golf course. What somebody told you, a whiskey bend.
What did he say?
He told you to go to the golf course, the bend at the golf course.
That's where I'm at.
Oh, well, there you go. What's up, Cat Fresno? Jason J in the house. Said he lived in eastern Kentucky for a while growing up. Yeah, I don't think I would if I went back there, Brandon. I don't think I'd get off in Nassau again. I even had to pay to go to the bathroom. I think that's pretty common in Europe, though, people having to pay to go to pee. Let's see. You're about Miss Place says she's about an hour south of J-Dog. Yeah, like I said, Brandon, it was definitely my first cruise, but it wasn't. My sister does it all the time, and she was kind of playing tour guide. Hey, good morning, Telly. She says, good morning, everyone. I'm at work and listening. Where do you live at, J-Dog? Cincinnati? Where do you?
I'm in Kentucky.
Okay.
I
Well, I
live
know
30,
you.
I live 30 minutes below Cincinnati in Kentucky.
Okay, so you're about an hour from Lexington, right? Or an hour and a half?
An hour and a half to Lexington.
Okay. I remember traveling to Western Pennsylvania to a department store, and you had to put a quarter in the bathroom stall door. Outdoors with Skeeter says, "Hello, everybody. Hello, howdy, everyone."
What's up, Skeeter? Telly? Came in.
Just between Lexington, Whisker Bent says he's about just between Lexington and Cincinnati. Well, we got the Kentucky chat going on today.
He wants to pick with me, but he won't.
He won't. Why? So good for you, J-Dog? Is that what he's telling you?
He didn't like the people I had reading chat stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I can say I can understand that. I can relate to that.
I ain't really caught any fish. I've got rod holders on my boat.
They probably got bad juju on them.
I'll correct on it, didn't you?
That's what I did. Shoot, them things are skilled. Well, you know, I don't really use rod holders much. I just use them to hold my rod when I'm landing a fish. So I was on the Kentucky River last week. Apparently, there ain't too good of fishing in the Kentucky River. I hear old what's his name talking about it all the time. Hagen Grubbs.
Ever heard anybody catching really much out of it?
Yeah, I wonder why. Wonder why that is. I mean, it's a nice looking river. Whisker Bent said J-Dog won't let me on that river when he's fishing.
I did what?
Whisker Bent said you won't let him on that river when you're fishing. Randy Old Gray Hair said, J-Dog, are you coming down here to fish together, or are we coming up there? Randy.
Randy Swain?
Yeah, Randy Swain, old gray-haired Randy Swain.
Yeah, I'll be down there.
Lisa's better half.
Yeah. I'll be.
Yeah, I thought about carrying my boat up to my daughter's and trying to fish that Kentucky River on my way to Lexington, but if it's as bad as everybody says it is, why would I want to do that? Of course, she's she won't be there, but until she's leaving Lexington in March, so her internship will be finished, and she's on her way to Birmingham. This place says it's going to be a bit busy year with the garden and my family. Daughters, niece, sister-in-law, and their kids are moving here. You gonna do work there, Randy?
On the
I
boat.
only have one job today to print, and I'm printing it now. I gotta put the back on them. I'm done. I might go fishing.
Or this guy's a Bobcat fan.
Probably.
Yeah.
But you know who I am? Kentucky River's quality over quantity. You catch good ones or you get skunked. Nothing in between. Didn't they have like a big bourbon distillery spill there years back that killed everything? I
believe
remember somebody talking about
yep.
that.
I think they had one a long time ago.
Yeah. Seems like I remember Hagen doing a video on it or something. Hey, Whisker Bent says, I like watching Bobcat. There you go.
All right, well, you're banned.
Shut your
You're
mouth.
out.
Shut
You're
your
out of
mouth,
here.
J-Dog.
You're done.
I ain't put out many videos. All the holiday stuff. I haven't been. I was putting out 2 a week there for a while, and then come holidays, and man. Yes, it's recovering now. It caused a huge fish kill. Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe it'll be better than before. Kelly wants to know how the bite is. I don't think he's caught nothing since he's been live.
I caught 2 this morning and one big, huge channel right at the boat. And then I went live and ain't had a bite since.
Yeah, the curse of the live. Don't shut a bite down, go live.
I sent the pictures to Lou. I was like, I don't know if I should go live or not. They're biting. And sure enough, here we go.
Here we go.
Been live 43 minutes without a bite.
What about Lee Reed?
Yep.
How's he doing?
Good.
Good. I heard a rumor that he's going to start selling rods again, or was that just a rumor?
Why you don't listen to rumors?
I know.
We're supposed to have between 5 to 25 mile an hour winds today. So,
Woo, son.
yeah.
We had that. Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't remember. It was bad though. Sunday we had some really high winds.
Supposed to be nasty for next week. So I figured this is the last day I get. I better enjoy it while I can.
Misplaces. I know last spring after the flood, they saved some huge fish that were trapped in pools from the flood. And Cat Tucky said, "What up, Mr. Dog?"
What's up, buddy? I ain't seen you in a while. I got the catfish crack for where I'm at. So,
What you got? Chicken?
creek. You can't catch nothing on a creek chub and just rip it. You ain't catching nothing.
Oh, you got creek chub?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Yeah, that's good bait. I used to be able to trap them things out here in the spring in front of this little creek down here that runs in front of my shop. I used to have a fish trap out there. Then a big flood came and washed my fish trap away, and I never bought another one.
I think it's funny. I should have been flooded by now. Every year Freddie comes down, we're flooded right now. And He ain't coming down this year, and we ain't had a flood one.
I'll be dang. Old Frederick. I wish
That,
been some last spring the floods screwed all the rivers up in Kentucky up.
that's when this river takes off wide open. As Ohio is raging. Everything comes up in here. Last December, I got pictures to prove it. Tara Mason did 200 fish altogether in December,
Oh wow.
and yeah, it didn't produce like 5 this year.
Hmm.
Every trip but 3 was 20 fish or more.
Let's
The
see
Catawba
what.
worm. Lou loves Catawba worms.
Yeah, I need to. I've got a tree in my backyard that they just inundate every year. I need to figure out how to harvest them things. I'd love to get rid of them. They about killed this tree in my backyard. They attack the same tree every year.
Dog and I, he lost his minnow trap to the flood. Also, it doesn't take much for the Ohio River to take stuff.
No, they're not expensive. I just don't know why I haven't bought another one. The ones I were catching weren't big though. They were 4 to 6 inches. They weren't big at all.
That's the best kind.
Is it?
About 6 to 8, somewhere in there. Yeah. When they get real big and start getting horns, I don't think they're that great.
Yeah. You don't want the horny ones. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's when they're breeding. That's when they're in start breeding or whatever.
I used to catch them out of the Hiwassee and Tellico rivers. They call them stone rollers. They'd get them knots all over their head. I don't think it's the same thing. Maybe they're in the same family. They call them stone rollers. They got bumps all over their head. I'd catch them trout fishing.
Pull over in the right corner is getting a bite. I have never caught a fish on that pole, and I've had it for like 2 years now.
Oh my God.
You know what?
Why?
Curtis rod.
Oh Lord. Throw some
Yeah.
M&Ms at it and you might get a bite.
Sammy won't let me take it fishing anymore. That's the most jinx rod I've ever seen in my life, and don't ever bring it when you're fishing with me.
Keep that thing off my boat.
Yeah.
I got M&M residue all over.
I had tempted to put it in a tube and send it to him.
Yeah. Oh God. Drop that. Oh, I just smeared yellow all over my hand. That's just great.
Red here. Can't tell the boat's going side to side now. Stupid wind. That's gonna make it even harder. The bite up at the pole of the wind doing it.
You know, I was thinking, I seen this on somebody's boat the other day, and I was thinking about it. What would it do if you took and you had another spot lock trolling motor and you put it on the stern of your boat? So when the wind started blowing your tail around, I wonder how that would work.
I don't know. They just start fighting each other.
Yeah, probably. I know they say they're, depending on which trolling motor you buy, they say they'll move around within 5 feet or more. But I don't know, it might work. Get extra trolling motor. I'm always hesitant to throw an anchor out the back of the boat because, especially if you're on anchor and you're trying to bring a fish in, get
A lot
tangled
of
up in the.
a lot of people use the rod socks. They're spot locked.
Well, yeah, I do too. If you ain't got no current though, that don't work great.
Right. Well, if you had no current, you can't spot lock anyways.
I had my bumping rod and reel for 3 years and never caught a fish. we don't have hydros on our stretch of the Ohio, so it flows. So flow's limited. If we have flow, I'm stuck working. Yeah, I have to put wind socks out, and it really helps. Whiskey Bent said I need a FOA rod combo for my boat. Well, there's a guy. He's got a code.
Very good. You need this right here. Body! FOA Customs and Gear.
FOA, baby.
Right. J Dog 10 saves you 10%.
Or
And
try
then
J
you
Puppy.
can use FTW 10, Hammocks 10, I believe it is. I don't know what Brandon's is.
Brandon
You,
10? I don't know.
you can use SW 10, BBC 10. There's a few of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Hammocks 10. If I'm wrong, tell you. Set me straight.
Just straighten you out, mister.
Mister. My son-in-law accidentally broke the tip off my FOA rod.
Oh, no.
I think I'm the first and only person to ever lose an FOA rod in the water. It was just a couple 100 feet behind me where I did it. I'm waiting to catch it again.
I broke one.
How'd you break one? I stick it.
I was pulling on it, showing somebody how tough they are. I was like, yeah, well, you can't do that far.
Was it the Duke or the little one?
It was one of the very first ones.
Oh, that was the little one.
Yeah, it was the little short one. I grabbed the tip and tried to pull it back all the way back to the real seat. Like, well, yeah, you can't really do that with them, but they're really good.
I love suspending with them.
Yeah. They really do handle a lot of weight for a short rod. I told Freddie what I did, and he sent me a new one. So, look, Freddie, I was just trying to help you out, buddy.
Nah,
You didn't have to
Stan
do
didn't
that.
lose first. I did. I know that for a fact. I lost mine as soon as it come out.
Hmm.
And
Well,
Freddie's like, well, congratulations, you're the first. Like,
if you ain't never threw a rod overboard, then you ain't on fishing enough.
no, I had it suspended on the side of the pontoon and it got buried. And I grabbed it with one hand at the reel and picked it up out of the rod holder. And that fish took a dive and it twisted my arm all the way around. And I tried to grab the butt. And of course, it don't have one. So it just torqued it right out of my hand.
Oh, God. Hey, good morning, Mike Irvin.
What's up, Mr. Mike?
Stan lost one of the first FOA rods in the water, what Lisa said. Mike Irvin said, morning, Bobcat.
I was the first.
Well, you know, when the product first comes out, you got to do some testing on it.
Well, I just wanted to see if I could catch it a few years later and what it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
This hung up in a tree around here somewhere. It didn't make it off to the Ohio, that's for sure.
I've got one down below the rock pile at Pinky's Point on Chickamauga. I'm gonna go. I gotta go DOA for a minute. I'll be back though.
All right.
Whoa.
What's up, Mr. Irvin? Mr. Irvin? Mike Irvin? Yep, I was fishing with River Lunacy when that happened. He got it on camera. Come on, fish. I up a little bit, see if that helps any. Kelly said, "Hi, Lisa." Kelly, what's your code for FOA? Is it hammocks 10 or hooks 10? I'm sure it's hammocks. Fishy, fishy. I believe it's hammocks 10, but I think Freddie changed it to hooks 10. Dang it, Freddie. Well, there you go. You can use one of them. Whisker bent. No, not the moment. I ain't got no shad out, but I got it right here. I'm running all chubs at the moment. See what happens. Actually, I lied. I might have left it in the truck. Yeah. Yeah. I might have left it in the truck. So no, I don't have any shad. Just Kit Kat. Might get me a skipjack cut up now. I'm thinking of it. Skippy, Skippy. There ain't nothing happens here soon. I'm just gonna end the live and see the radio on. Yep. Where'd Brian go? He ain't said nothing in a while. Old fart sniffer. 19 Eric or Curtis. There he is. 19 Chrissy. She's hiding out. Already highlight Chrissy. Hey, dog's live. All right, watching him. He don't catch nothing. Bet. I bet. I'm a work. Should go live on YouTube. Send me trolls. I can get in there. Lisa said, Brian.
Oh, dog, I'm back. I had to take care of some business.
You take care of your business.
Taking care of business.
The troll.
When Brian start working again?
When people start leaving their yard dirty.
I thought he's retired. I
That's
thought they
fishing.
fired him from
That's fishing.
security.
Tired from fishing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. My bad, dude. You are right. They used to go live all the time fishing.
Yeah. Yeah. He's too good for it now.
Yeah.
Probably broke his hammer. He can't start his boat anymore.
Yeah. Then pull the cord.
Yeah. Oh, he can't pull the cord. He don't want to mess up his manicure. What's up, Mike Sampson?
Sappy.
I've caught a few little. We got a nibbler.
Uh-oh. Getting a tickle.
Away from him a little
What?
bit. Little bitty channel cat. I reeled it away from him, pissed him off. I ain't gonna sit there while you just tap, 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 tap.
Yeah, I hate that. Put a
He
big
just,
head on you, pull a set of lips and gills back in.
I pulled away from him. He can come get it if he really wants it.
That's what was happening to us in Alabama. There's so many small fish that you'd sit there and watch the rod chip just go tap, 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 tap for like an hour, and then you pull it in and you wouldn't have nothing left but a bone.
Yeah. But yeah, I've only caught a couple of little flatheads up there at the 275 bridge. Lou said, "Good luck, dog."
Uncle Lou in the house. You ain't got
I
no
want
cup?
that.
You just cutting up creek chubs or what?
Yeah, I've got the skipjack here. I'm gonna be cutting up here in a minute. I know you don't know what those are anymore, but I can
No,
show
there's
you.
like unicorn down here. I don't know what to
Told
do
you,
with one if I had it.
told you that was gonna happen. You wouldn't listen to me.
2 years ago, they disappeared. They've been sporadic.
I got more skippies right there.
Maybe they'll make a comeback this spring. We'll see them back and blow the dams again. I'm not counting on it. I know one thing. I put a lot of crappie on the hooks this year.
That's what Sammy's been catching his on is the skipjack. Little pieces of skippy.
Hmm.
Oh, now the orange
I,
one in the back bump.
when I was a hardcore crappie fisherman, I would have never imagined I'd be cutting them up and using them for bait.
Jason. Uh, Mo Style 66. Take good luck, guys.
What's the air temperature where you're at, J Dog?
I couldn't tell you, but I think we're high 30s.
Yeah, it's 37 here in Chattanooga. I think it was 20 something this morning. Supposed to get up to 60 today though, so that's good.
Yeah, we're supposed to be 53 here later. Yeah, I'm just debating on which boat I want to take to Tennessee, my pontoon or Sammy's big center console.
You coming down here for the gathering, or are you coming down before then?
Oh, I'm coming down for the gathering.
Gotcha.
Roy wants to fish with me, but I don't know how serious he is. I don't want to drag my pontoon all the way down there, and then he don't want to fish.
Who?
Real and virtual, Troy.
Oh, okay, T. Roy. Well, that's cool.
That's an expensive thing to be dragging,
Yeah, yeah, I bet it is.
pulling a billboard down the highway.
Well, yeah. Better bring you some spare tires.
Yeah. Oh, there's the yellow one over here. He come back for it.
They probably gonna try to get that piece of lips left on there.
Lisa said they'll have their tune there. There he goes, bouncing the hell out of it again. What they're doing all morning. Every 45 seconds to a minute, they bounce, 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 bounce.
Hopefully, we'll have good water flow and can do some bumping.
Brandon by Freddie's new bumping rod.
He's got one. I don't know how new it is, but he's had it for a while now.
Oh, that's right. Freddie gave one the prototype or something you used, didn't he?
Yeah, he's got one of the prototypes. I think I was on a trip where he caught a fish on it. He was on my boat.
It was a boat.
I think I'm going back to Alabama the 24th of this month to fish another tournament down there. Hopefully, we don't get skunked. Man, Wheeler is one big old lake.
Sucks when you got fine fish to catch them, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
It sucks when you got fine fish.
Yeah, and there's lots of places to look for them too. I mean, I never seen so many river channels in one lake. Like there's all these secondary channels, and then the main channel is split off into 3 channels, and it's pretty wild, man. That's really the first time I fished on the main part of Wheeler Lake. I fished down below Gunnersville Dam, and probably about a mile to 2 miles downriver, but I never have fished the big lake, biggest part of Wheeler. It's a huge, huge lake. We gutted our tune, only 1 bench seat and 3 hunting chairs.
My tune's only got the captain's seat. Everything else is just foldable chairs.
Well, that's good if you need to move around and you don't want to have static seats.
You got a seat bolted to the floor. That's where you're stuck.
Yep.
They have fold-out chairs. You can sit wherever you want.
True that. Stop it, Bob. Whiskey Bent says, I got to get working. Good luck out there, dog.
All right. See you, buddy.
Most style 66 says, good morning, Randall. Lisa said, we have the bench seats for the in-laws or the grandkids. Start. That the guy I fished with, John Sharp, that I fished that tournament with down in Alabama, he has one of them Sea Arc Easy Cats, 26 foot long, has 2 couches up front. I said, John, I don't know whether to take a nap or fish. I mean, really, they look so comfortable.
That's a big old boat.
Boy, it is, man. And you ever seen me trying to get that thing off the trailer there at the tournament with all the people putting in? I just knew I was going to run into somebody because you can launch like 8 boats at a time at that big ramp there in Decatur. Sliding a 26-foot boat off with 8 other boats all at the same time, trying to get to the dock. In the dark.
You should come down here in this boat ramp in the middle of summer when you got 30 pleasure boaters trying to come in and out one little tiny marina.
That Jay, dog, that's exactly why I don't fish the lake in the summertime. I don't do it. You won't see me out there. I'm a river fisherman in the summer.
Those people will come in and they'll be 5, 6 deep just sitting there. The guy will come in and he'll have a bunch of people on his boat and he'll tie off, walk all the way up to the thing, get his truck, come back down. Instead of dropping him off and pulling out, let somebody else do the same thing. He blocks the whole.
Yeah, they'll back their boat down the ramp and then sit there and unload the truck and get all their coolers and put them in the boat and wait on Nanny and Papa to get down the dock. And, I mean, they'll sit there in the summertime and just it astonishes me that the people do that, and they don't care.
Well, I mean, if you're leaving, why not drop the guy off on the dock, back out of the way, let him go get your truck while somebody else does the same thing.
And then the bass fishermen, they'll pull their boat out of the water just far enough out of the way and start whopping them down with their ShamWows. And I'm like, really, dude, you're blocking the dang ramp while you're polishing your boat? I'm glad I'm not a bass fisherman. Got to polish that glitter rocket.
Uh-huh. Oh, glitter rocket, he said. A little bit of sunshine.
Hey, another thing too they'll do in the spring here, especially up on the lake, just to make sure their boat's still running after they winterize it, they'll back down the ramp and leave the boat trailer and the truck parked on the ramp while they go out and do a test run on their boat.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, they'll literally lock their truck and leave it on the ramp.
I'll do that out at my house because there's not a lot of people put in there, and go test it out and come back. But when my dad was alive, he had a 12-foot John boat, and he would hook his trailer to his 4-wheeler. He'd drive down the road to my boat ramp, back the trailer in the water, spin around on his 4-wheeler, slide out in his boat, and go fishing, and just leave the trailer and the 4-wheeler in the water. They come back, he'd drive it back up on the trailer, lock it down, up on his 4-wheeler, start it up.
Yeah, but I'm sure you don't have a lot of traffic at that ramp.
No.
Probably not a lot of people there. Almost a private ramp.
I don't know how he had the trailer left, letting it sit in the water for 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we got another bite. Come on, fish, quit nibbling.
Bite. Go back here and turn your rod upside down in the rod holder. Sometimes that works. Put the rail on the bottom. It's like a rally cap, you know, in a baseball game. Turn your hat around backwards. Yeah, they do that here too, Lisa. She said, I can't stand the people who swim at the boat ramp like there's never going to be a boat launching or unloading. They do that here too.
I like the people who fish on the boat ramp in the winter or summer, and then they get mad because they got to move their stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, why are you mad at me? You're the one fishing on a boat ramp.
And here in Chattanooga, there's signs that says "Do not fish from dock or ramp," and they either can't read it or choose not to.
I think it's more not to.
It's a really great way to get some line in your prop.
Me and Sammy, when Rustic was out here fishing with us, got 2 cast nets in the prop right at the boat ramp.
God,
Yeah.
Lord.
He got one. He got one in the prop. We got it out, and then got another one right off the jump.
Oh man.
It's like, wow. But people throw them out off the bank and get them hung up and just throw the rope in the water and walk away.
Yeah. Did you at least get some free lead out of it? Or was it them kind that's coated steel?
I think Sammy threw them up on the bank, if I'm not mistaken. He just cut them and threw them up on the bank.
Yeah. If I find one or hook one, I hope it's got lead on it so I'll cut the lead off of them and make sinkers out of them.
I mean, like this.
Lisa's fired up this morning.
I mean, like that.
I can't see it, J Dog. I'm looking at chat. Let me see. Oh yeah, there you go.
Big old bucket of weights off the cast. That's what
Lisa
I use.
said I told a group of people that I was bringing a trailer to load that boat. They looked at me like, so I said, you don't move, I will hit you, and I don't care.
Time for my lunch. Orange.
Lunch? 10:30, J-Dog.
I need eat me an orange.
There you
go. My hand. You got scales and all.
Mm-hmm. I love them shad flavored pork rinds. I eat them all the time.
Did you ever see pork rinds or shad sandwich that I made one day?
What'd you make?
Shad sandwich. You didn't see that one?
I
was live on Cody and Larry 3+1's tournament.
Yeah.
And I took a pork rind, put a shad on it, and then put another pork rind on top of it and made a shad sandwich and ate it.
Oh, God, J-Dog, why'd you do that?
And Larry's like, oh, that's a shad sandwich.
That ain't right, boy.
I'll send you the video later. It's pretty funny.
Oh
Chad was puking on. Chad was like,
That's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know why shad smells so bad, but it's got a very unique smell.
They don't have any taste.
I don't know. I never ate one on purpose. I never ate one on purpose.
I've done it.
I guess I got hungry enough, I would.
Probably done it 12 times live.
Yeah. I already said I had to come in. My hands are cold and they hurt.
Telly said shad flavored Funyuns are the best.
Oh, Lord.
What did Ernie say? J-Dog.
I don't know.
The thing's right my way. I can't read it. Somebody else put something.
It's going to be loud for a minute. I'm blowing out some shirts. Had a leak on them. A leaky screen.
Ooh, this wind's picking up now. You'll find where to run up on the bank.
J-Dog does too when he ate beans, laugh out loud. Oh, stinks, I guess. I guess that's what he means.
I don't know. Yep, ain't no more sitting in this spot.
You know, I was thinking the other day that the guy I fished in Alabama with, he's got them talons on the back of his boat, and I noticed a lot of cat fishermen with those sea arcs have those things on the back of their boats now. And here's my thing: I'm wondering, like, those things are like completely in the way, and they block the whole stern of your boat, like trying to net a fish or whatever. I'm like, how much? If you're like, I can see you having those if you're like down in Texas or somewhere where you're fishing a lot of shallow flats and whatnot for catfish, but I just don't think I would want them on my boat here in eastern Tennessee in the waters I fish. I think they would be in the way more than they would be helpful.
And you fish too deep for them.
Yeah, most of the time I'm fishing too deep to utilize them. Now I'd see where they'd be useful launching your boat, you know, or whatever. But I don't know. I'm just like I would be frustrated by them more than I think they'd be helpful.
Right.
Especially bumping. That's what I told John. I said, you know, we land a lot of fish behind the boat. I mean, if you're in 30,000 CFS of current bumping, you can't, and you hook a 50 pounder, you can't pull him alongside the boat to net him against the current unless you turn the trolling motor off and drift. Like you're a lot of times you're netting fish directly behind the motor or next to the motor, so they would be in my way continuously, I would think.
Right.
Ernie said them orange rods stand out. Telly said
Yep.
they'd be good for Mendota. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
That's shallow. And I'm pretty sure they're not like easy to take on and off if you were doing that. So I don't know. To me, they'd be more in my way, I think, than they'd be useful.
Yeah, they're hydraulic, so they definitely be hard to take on and off.
Yeah. And I think they're like, I think you have, most of the time they have some kind of special mounting bracket that's connected to your transom. You know, and I don't know, man. I guess if you were fishing tournaments all over the place and you might be fishing shallow, they would benefit you, but I just don't. It'd be more my way. But I don't think John put them on his boat. I think he bought that boat and it was already rigged out. I think it's got like 4, 12, 15-inch graphs on it, like freaking TVs. Funny thing was, after spending all weekend looking at his graphs, when I got home and got back in my boat, and I was like, "Oh my God, my screen's tiny." I need to see if Humminbird will sponsor me. Because I ain't got that kind of money. Buy a new graph.
That's what they want for them anymore.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me go over here and invoice this job now. Oreo's ready for lunch already. She's following me around. Come here, Roro. We'll give you a goodie. We'll give you a goodie, fat girl. There you go. Need to go find some fish, J-Dog.
One. The little channel cat, you see it?
Let me get over here and see. Oh, yeah, you do have one.
We'll eat her.
Yep. Is he muddy? Yeah, he'd make a good sandwich.
We'll go up river and get a this wind.
A little high from the wind.
Yeah, we can go up there. The banks are a lot higher, and I'll be able to get away from the wind.
Yeah. Seven, 4, 5, 7. $5,000 B. Quantity 20. Sorted. Weight. $16. Use small. And 4 use medium. Kathy Pitch. Thought you were spot lock. Looked like he's throwing an anchor.
No, I don't have a spot lock.
Oh.
You want to see a badass anchor? What's up, Buck William?
I hit it twice, Buck. No, I got a new anchor. I never have thrown it. Good Lord. Yeah, that'll do.
Yep.
What is that? Just a bunch of plates welded together?
Yep. That's a bunch of 1/4-inch steel plates. When that hits the mud, it don't move.
Well, I bet. That's pretty cool. My first boat anchor on my little 1648 was the old, I think it was like a 30-pound dumbbell.
Best anchor I own is a Cat River anchor.
Mine is I've got a I've never have thrown it though. Never lost anchor. It's never been lost because I've never thrown it. I don't mind throwing an anchor, but I just don't like the mud and crap that it brings into your boat. And the effort required to pull it in. So there's that. Let's see what UGO has on special this week. Get some meat. Angus bottom round roast $4.99 a pound. Cube steak $4.99 a pound. St. Louis style pork ribs $2.59 a pound. That's not a bad deal. Traveling on old J-Dog. Hey, good morning, Lisa Elliott. I'll be J-Dog's narrator today. See what this yogurt's doing. 101.
I just tied off or put the best anchor in the world out.
There you
See
go.
what it is? Right here.
Oh, yeah. Alligator?
That's a tree.
Oh.
Just tie right off to that tree. You ain't going nowhere.
Nah. We're good.
Tree's been there for many years, so.
Yep.
They never had a hoss cat like this on it.
Nah. Wait,
It
keep.
makes
Don't
moves
you
a
have a
lot.
deep V?
Huh?
I said, don't you own a deep V too?
Yeah, 21-foot Sylvan for StarCraft.
Why you use that one? You just like it better?
Sport room.
I got you. Hey, Mike Greenwell's in the house. What's up, Mikey?
What's up, Mr. Greenwell?
Mr. Takedown.
Take down. Yeah, tying to this tree also makes it quicker to move.
Oh, yeah.
I just seen it sitting here, so I tied to it for a few minutes.
There you go.
Never done it before. I figured I'd give it a shot.
Yeah, I think a while back somebody invented some kind of clamp that, like, a brush clamp. You basically just clamp onto whatever piece of wood and tie off to your boat.
I
Ever
just tell
seen
my
those?
anchor, pull it tight, and pull me tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
But the problem with fishing something like this tree's been here so long, which means it's at least, 60, 70 feet. So if you don't get the fish up off the bottom, you have a good chance of him getting in there when he gets up here by the boat.
Oh, yeah.
But luckily, I am a highly skilled professional.
I am a professional grade.
And I don't catch nothing, so I ain't got to worry about it.
That's right. Like 007. 0 bite, 0 fish, 7 hours.
Right. I got 3 fish I missed and I had one pop off at the boat, so I guess that's all right.
Hey, that's the important thing. Skunks
There's a
off the
big old
boat.
tree don't catch. I bet he was 12, 15 pounds. He had a big old head on him.
You ever eat any?
I have never in my life caught a fish and ate it.
Really?
Yep.
Well, you go in the grocery store nowadays, you'll pay $15 a pound for dang catfish. I'm like, y'all stupid.
What's up, Mikey? Did you get your boat fixed?
Uh-oh, Mike having boat problems.
Got a leaker.
Got a leaker. Seems like a lot of that's been going around. I know Hagen's had tore his boat down to find a leaky seam, rivet, something. Old Jesse Lance caught that big old, probably world record blues, got his boat tore apart. I
There
guess
ain't
if
no
you're gonna
problem.
tear a boat apart, the winter's a good time to do it.
There ain't no problem. That is absolutely a world record.
Yeah.
Not yet. I'm dying to fish. Yeah, you got a good leak. You can't just turn your pump on and every once in a while on that one.
How fast is it coming in the boat?
He sent me a video of it leaking from the bottom, and it was getting it pretty good.
Oh. Hopefully it's not under the keel.
It looked like it right directly in the center.
That sucks.
Yep. He should just sell it to me and go get him a new one. That's what I would do.
Yeah, that's my biggest fear about owning a riveted boat now is developing a leak like that.
What's up, Mr.
Knock on,
Steve Mosley?
knock on wood. I don't ever have to mind. Don't get a drop of water, and my belch pump never comes on, and even when I pull the plug, I don't really have any water sitting in it. Hope
He
it
said, I
stays
miss
that
you, big.
way.
You don't miss nobody. You got a vehicle. You know how to drive. This one got a good leak in it, but I just turn the pump on once a day and I'm all right.
Like I said, the boat will be for sale in August.
Well, you get a hold of me before you sell it. See if I can buy it from you.
At J Dog's Used Boat Emporium.
No, I need something like that. This one needs tore all the way back down. You can see it go across the water. That's a big old. If I wasn't tied to this log, I'd been up on the bank. There's that 25-mile-an-hour gust he's talking about.
Oh yeah, I just seen it. Disturbed the water behind you.
I missed my tracker after I sold it, but it wasn't quite big enough. It was only 16 foot.
Is that the one you sold to Lee, or
Yeah, I
did
sold it to
you?
Leroy, and I got it back from him.
Oh, I say you bought it back from him. Did you resell it?
Yeah, I kept it
Okay.
for a while, and then I resold it again.
Yeah.
It just wasn't big enough for me. Tara, Mason, a
Yeah.
cooler, equipment.
Yeah. I wouldn't. Mine's 20 feet. I wouldn't want to be in anything smaller than that anymore.
This boat here is 20 long and 7 wide.
Mine's 8 foot wide at the beam.
I'm talking about my floor.
Yeah. Okay.
My floor is 7 wide, and it's just so much room that it's hard to get away from it, even though it's old. It's a 1968.
Well, it's
Um,
fiberglass too, isn't it? So it's easy to patch if you had to.
yeah, I patched it once, but it's still leaking in that spot. I gotta redo it again. Leaking right on the point where on the bottom where I keep running up on the banks over the 23 years I've had it,
Mm.
and it just ground it smooth, and
Yeah.
I gotta run up on the bank, drop anchor, and then go get my truck. Call me later, dog. Might make a trade. Oh, trade. Now we're talking.
He probably wants that big Sylvan.
That's Sammy's. It ain't mine, but it's mine, but it ain't. If that makes sense. It's got a big 150 Yamaha on it.
Yammer hammer.
It's too deep.
Is that the one you took off of the boat you bought from Chad?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
The
keeping
boat I
track
got
of
at
your
home,
boat acquisitions.
boat I got at home is identical to the Muskrat,
Yeah.
except it's still a center console. It ain't a side console like he turned his into.
Yep.
I wish I had bought a new boat, but my wife deserved a new car, so
Yeah.
I don't want to give up that engine, but it's got to be, I can't read it. Got to be above water to fish. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, if you could find it's probably just a loose rivet or leaking at a rivet. If you can find it and grind it out,
It
but
looks
then
like
you
it.
got to take the floor out, and it's a lot
I'm
of
pretty
work
sure,
to get to it.
pretty sure his needs a new floor anyways. I know all the carpet ain't no good.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. My brother-in-law owns a fabricate shop, and that's what he does is weld. So
Yeah.
have it done pretty cheap. But from the way the bottom of the boat looks, he ain't scared to run it into something.
I try not to run mine up on things. I've had to park it on the boat ramp maybe twice since I've owned it. Not because I wanted to, but because the water was too high to get to the gangway on the dock I put in at. Uh, but it's got a pretty thick. Mine's got a pretty thick kill guard on it.
His is going to be a little pain to fix that the weld it where it's at with all the rivets and everything.
Mm.
A lot of people don't like those riveted boats. They loosen up over time.
Yeah, but there's a reason why they still rivet airplanes. People
Right.
don't think about that. I mean, you get welded boats. Your problem is over time you get stress cracks in them because they don't flex as well as a riveted boat does. So it's a give and take.
I'd much rather have a fully welded than a riveted.
I don't know, man. My buddy Aaron, who lives over here next to the shop, the guy, he had a luma was it a luma weld, and man, that sucker just kept cracking. Like he'd weld up one spot and then it'd move over 2 inches and crack again, and it was a fully welded boat.
Looks like he put some J weld on it. He said he patched it up, letting it cure.
Oh,
Hopefully it works. Hopefully it don't come loose while you're sitting
yeah.
out there
Just
and you don't
make sure you
realize.
got a working bilge pump.
Yeah.
You could 5200, yeah, that's the best to use right there. Use that slow cure. That stuff is pretty incredible.
Never heard of it.
It's a marine sealant that sticks to just about anything. You can't get it off. It lasts forever. I use it anytime I mount anything to the boat. If I have to drill through the transom, you can use it to stick on blocks for fish finders.
Oh, wow. Didn't know that.
When you get it on your hands and let it dry, you just about have to take a carburetor or brake parts cleaner to scrub yourself to get it off your skin. That's how good it is.
Hopefully don't get it in your eye.
Yeah.
You ever had carb cleaner in your eye?
Yes, I have. Burns like hell.
All you can do is squint your eyes and your teeth and just hold on for the ride till it's done.
Yeah. Like I said, it took 3 hours for the water to get bad enough to notice it. Well, that ain't horrible.
Might have a nice boat if it was redone. Stripped all the way down, new floor, carpet, interior. I don't know what the outside looks like, but
Well, dog, I got some errands to run, so I'm gonna jump down off here and leave you at it. Hope you catch
I
it.
think I'm just gonna end it, turn the video on.
You'd probably catch more fish if you didn't weren't live.
Well, people ain't watching anyways. We'll just turn it off and I'll sit here with the radio on.
Nah, brother. We'll talk to you later. Be safe out there, man.
All right. Thanks for coming up.
You're welcome, buddy. Anytime. See you. Bye.
He said just scary when you stop and the water comes flowing to your. Yeah, I bet it would. I've had this boat. I drove 2 miles down the river, and dropped the anchor, and started walking around, and it was dark. It was like midnight, and I had a bunch of people on here, and I kept hearing water. I turned the light on, looked down, and I had like 2 inches of water in the boat where I forgot to put the plug in it. So I had to hurry up and run it up on the beach so it didn't sink. And I've got 2 feet, well, about a foot and a half underneath of this floor. So yeah, the foot and a half and 20 feet of water, that was a lot. I don't sell them, I have it completely redone. Tarkas are nice. I can afford it, you'll sell it. Nice pole. Yep, that's a scary feeling when you're at a dam at midnight with a boat full of water. I had me, Tara, our 2 boys at the time, my buddy Homer and his wife. It is cold, wind is cold. All right, I'm gonna get off here. Ain't nothing happening for you guys to watch. Thanks for coming in, everybody. See ya.